Good morning, Sharjah. Guess what? Where we are today? We are at ASPAM IAS Grade 3A. Are you ready? So hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start a great show. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Vishwakurma Indukuri, and I'm here to welcome you all for the ASPAM Fest 2020. I know all of you are pretty much excited what's coming next. So, without any further delay, I'm here to introduce our theme, Libra Como Arts. The topic given for our grade is Sun, Moon, and Star. Did you know that the solar system was formed 4.6 billion of years ago? The Sun is 93 million miles away from the Earth. The solar system, climate, geometrical shapes, and everything around us is interconnected. Wow, that's interesting, right? Now, let's all sit back and enjoy the ride of amazing projects done for my friends. Come on, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Gujus. I'm from 3A. Today my topic for ASPAM Fest is first aid kit. In a first aid kit, there is hand sanitizer and gloves. You should use hand sanitizer before wearing your gloves. Antiseptic. If there is any injury or a cut, you should put antiseptic on a cotton and wipe it. Use wipes to clean blood. After you wipe it, put a bandage. If you don't have a bandage, you can put a regular bandage. And for sticking it, you might need a plaster tape. For cutting the plaster tape, you can use a scissor. Panadol. Panadol is for fever. Use thermometer to check the temperature. Use mask before doing anything. Thank you.
Okay, so our second topic is coronavirus safety rules. Corona do's and don'ts. Let's start with do's. You should wear a mask when you are going outside. Wash your hands with soap at least for 20 seconds. Don'ts. Don't play outside. Don't do handshake with people. Always sanitize your hand. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Amtul and today I am going to talk about my project, Space in Islam. As you know, there are so many fascinating stars, moons and planets in space, such as our sun, the moon, Earth's only satellite and the Earth, the planet which we live on. So these stars, galaxies, moons, planets and all this is mentioned in Quran and Surah At-Tariq. Now I'm going to read you some verses with their translation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Was-samai wat-tariq. By the sky and the night comer. Wama adraka ma at-tariq. And what can make you know what is the night comer? An-najmus saqib. It is the piercing star. So now we know all the stars, galaxies, planets and moons are mentioned in Quran in Surah At-Tariq. Day 1 Allah created sun, Day 2 Allah created earth, Day 3 Allah created moon, Day 4 Allah created land, Day 5 Allah created water, Day 6 Allah created human life, animal life, birds and insects, and day 7th Allah blessed us and took rest. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Abu Bakr Said from grade 3A and our topic is space in Islam. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. وهو الذي خلق الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر كل في فلك يسبحون. And it is He who created the sun, the night, and the day, and the sun, and the moon, all the heavenly bodies in an orbit are swimming. Prophet Muhammad said, Allah is beautiful and He loves beauty. As you see, Allah's all creations are beautiful and perfect. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكَ تُكَذِّبَانِ. And which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Jazakallahu khairan. Thank you.
السلام عليكم. صباح الخير أيها الأصدقاء والمعلمين الأعزاء. أنا اسمي حنا، أنا في الصف الثالث. اليوم سأتحدث عن ألبس الشتاء وأغني أغنية في الشتاء. نرتدي معطف وقفازة وقبعة وحذاء. نذهب أيضا إلى حدائق. فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول. في فصل الشتاء وفصل الربيع، في فصل الصيف وفصل الخريف، في فصل الشتاء وفصل الربيع، في فصل الصيف وفصل الخريف. فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول. في فصل الشتاء تتغطى الأمطار، في فصل الربيع تتفضل الأزهار، في فصل الصيف يكون أشجار، في فصل الخريف يستطغ الأشجار. فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول. في فصل الشتاء وفصل الربيع، في فصل الصيف وفصل الخريف، في فصل الشتاء وفصل الربيع، في فصل الصيف وفصل الخريف. فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول. في فصل الشتاء تتغطى الأمطار، في فصل الربيع تتفتل الأزهار، في فصل الصيف يكون الأزهار، في فصل الخريف يستطغى الأشجار. فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول، فصولي سنة 4 فصول. شكرا جزيلا. السلام عليكم. صباح الخير أيها الأصدقاء والمعلمين الأعزاء. أنا اسمي حنا، أنا في الصف.
السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي عفيف، أنا في الصف الثالث. اليوم تحدثنا الملابس الصيفية. في الصيف نحن نرتدي التيشيرت والشورت والقبة، ونحن أيضا نرتدي الملابس في الفضة وآسيا. نرتدي في الصيف الملابس قطنية خفيفة لإحداث سخونة الشمس. الطقس في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة في فصل الصيف حار جدا. في فصل الصيف يكون النهار أطول من الليل. شكرا.
To one and all present here. I am Devat from 3A in ASPAM IIS. I am going to speak about shapes. Everyone knows shapes, but I would like to mention you some lines on space. First, I will start with the names of the planets. This is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And this is the Sun. Now I will tell about shapes in space. This Sun has semicircles. All planets have sphere made from circle. And this Saturn's ring have a round. And this is the galaxy, and these are the stars. Now I would like you to tell the distance that the planets have from the Sun. Mercury has 57.91 million kilometers from the Sun. Venus has 108.2 million kilometers from the Sun. Earth has 149.6 million kilometers from Sun. Mars has 227.9 million kilometers. Jupiter has 778.5 million kilometers. Saturn has 1.434 billion kilometers. Uranus has 2.871 billion kilometers. And Neptune has 4.495 billion kilometers. And a big thank you to all present here.
Good morning everyone. My name is Saishrin and my project is about phases of the moon connecting with math. The moon is orbiting around the earth. Phases are the changes in the amount of sunlight reflecting off the moon. There are 8 phases. Phase 1, new moon. We can't see any shape of the moon. Next is the waxing crescent moon. Moon is going to smaller size to larger size. We can see the shape is curve shape. Next is the phase 3, first quarter. Moon is appear half lit us. We can see the shape is semicircle shape of the moon. See, semicircle shape has one horizontal line and one curved line, and also 90-degree angle of sun, earth and the moon. Next, the phase 4, waxing gibbous. Waxing gibbous. More than half lit us. We can see here oval shape of the moon. It doesn't have any corners, edges and face. It has 2 curves. Next is the full moon. We can see here the sphere shape of the moon. Sphere shape of the moon. It doesn't have any edges and corners. It has only one face. Next is the waning gibbous. Waning gibbous. Moon decreasing full moon to quarter moon. Next is the last quarter. Moon is decreasing
decreasing quarter moon to half moon. Next is the phase 8, waxing crescent. This is the last phase of the moon. Less than half moon. Next, it come back to the new. Do you know how many days need to complete the cycle? It needs to complete 29.5 days to complete the cycle. This is known as the lunar month. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Avik Judan from grade 3A. Today I am going to present about 2D shapes. 2D shapes can be defined as the plane figures that can be drawn on the flat surface. The basic type of 2D shapes are circle, triangle, square, rectangle, pentagon and hexagon. Apart from circle, all the shapes are considered as polygons, which have sides. Circles have curved shape, which is called non-polygons. Here we can see in my playground different types of 2D shapes that is around us. Like rectangle has four sides and four corners. Circle has no edges and no corners. Triangle has 3 edges and 3 corners. Square has 4 corners and 4 edges. Shapes express itself everywhere in almost every facet of life in our nature, all around us, and in the technologies in our hands. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Hamid and here I am with an astronaut made from geometrical shapes. An astronaut is a person who travels in a spacecraft. Now let's have a look at this special astronaut made from different 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional shapes. The spacesuit, which is the garment worn by astronauts, come with a face shield which is made in the shape of square here. A square is a 2-dimensional shape that has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. As you can see, this part of the spacesuit is made with a hemisphere, which is half of a sphere. This shape is similar to half of a ball, and we all know a ball is a sphere-shaped object. The planet here is also sphere in shape. Coming to this area, this is a cuboid. A cuboid is a 3-dimensional shape which has 12 edges, 6 faces and 8 corners. A cuboid has 4 rectangular faces and 2 square faces. You can see a cone in this rocket. A cone consists of 2 faces, a curved surface and a circular base. This control is made in a cylindrical shape. A cylinder has a curved surface and 2 circular bases. Finally, we have this national flag of ours in a rectangle shape. A rectangle is a 2-dimensional shape with 4 sides. Hope you all have an idea with this astronaut made from different shapes. Thank you and wishing you all a great time ahead.
which make the air we breathe. The thin layer also helps the earth from becoming too hot or too cold. Oceans. Oceans covers about 70% of Earth's surface. Their large size and thermal properties allow them to store a lot of heat. Land. Land covers 27% of Earth's surface, and land topography influences weather patterns. Ice. Ice is the world's largest supply of fresh water. It covers remaining 3% of the earth. Daily changes in the weather are due to winds and storms. Seasonal changes are due to the earth revolving around the sun. Because the earth is round and not flat, the sun's rays don't fall evenly on the land and oceans. The sun shines more directly near the equator, bringing these areas more warm. Thank you.
Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends, very good morning. Today I will talk about my project on desert. Do you know how it looks like? Yes, identify it by its sand. The desert is the hottest biome on earth. It can be over 100 degrees during the day and below 32 degrees at night. Less than 25 centimeters of rainfall every year. The amount of rainfall varies, but when it rains, it pours. After a storm, the desert may not see any rain for weeks or months. Deserts are the home to many living things, plants such as dates, and animals such as camels that grow in a desert have to be mainly adapted to the dry condition. They must be able to collect and store water and reduce water loss. Oases are parts of the desert where plants grow and water is almost always available. An oasis is formed by a pool of water trapped between layers of rocks and the desert floor. You all can see, here is an oasis surrounded by the layers of rocks and the desert floor. The water can allow people to settle and even grow crops in the desert. Thanks for your kind attention.
Hello friends, I am the Snow Queen. Antarctica is my kingdom. Though there are no humans living in my kingdom, I have many scientists visiting us to explore our amazing flora and fauna. Lichens, mosses, and algae are among the few species of vegetation that grow in Antarctica. Fish and a large variety of marine mammals live here too. Blue humpback and sperm whales live there too. Top predators in Antarctica is the leopard seal. The most familiar animal of Antarctica is the penguin. They have adapted to the cold coastal waters. A variety of birds like Cape pigeon, Arctic tern, snow petrel are also found here. Let me tell you some more important facts about Antarctica. It is the fifth largest continent found in the South Pole. It is the largest single piece of ice on Earth. Antarctica has an extremely cold, dry climate. It is the largest frozen desert found in the world, supporting little life. There are many undiscovered animals yet to be found. So come to my kingdom and explore. Waiting to see you. Bye.
Climate is the average measurement of
Temperature, wind, humidity, snow, and rain.
an area. Climate determines what kinds of plants can grow and what kind of animals can survive there.
People use information about climate to decide which crop to plant, to prepare for natural disasters, and even to choose the best season for traveling to vacation spot.
Hello, very good morning to all. My name is Ayan. Today I'm talking about acid rain. Acid rain, do you know about acid rain? I will tell you about acid rain. Acid rain is caused by a chemical reaction that begins when compounds like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides are released into the air. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere, where they mix and react with water, oxygen, and other chemicals to form more acids. Pollutions known as acid rain. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellen and I'm from 3A. Today I'm going to talk about Antarctica. Antarctica is the coldest, driest and windiest continent. It is also, on average, the highest of all the continents. Antarctica is considered a desert. It has yearly precipitation of only 200 millimeters near the sea and far less inland. It is Earth's fifth largest continent. Thank you.
Hello, my dear teachers and friends. My name is Mama Tuja Khan.
And my name is Ahmed Amir.
We both are from grade 3A. Today I am going to talk about desert of UAE. The UAE has so much desert area than the city. These deserts are the major part of the UAE tourism and Liva oasis. We are going to talk about desert features of desert of UAE. As you can see, this is Rapish Kali, the most important desert and the largest desert and the sandy desert, and it is same size of France, and it is the one of the most important desert because it is oil and natural gas beneath its sand. Thank you.
Hi friends and my dear teachers. Today I am going to talk about two interesting deserts. This is Al-Badaya Desert. It is one of the most famous deserts in the UAE because of its dunes. Visitors of all ages can enjoy watching the sunset, camping, desert riding,
And camel ride.
Last but not the least, Liva Oasis. Liva Desert. It is quite famous for its oasis. It has a large oasis area which is situated in Abu Dhabi. This is the birthplace of the ruling families of Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Traditionally, men from this area were pearl divers. Liva Oasis is also said one of the most beautiful place in the UAE. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zela and I'm from grade 3A and I'm going to talk about climate change in UAE. The UAE is classified among the categories of countries with the highest rate of vulnerability to the potential impacts of climate change in the world. The UAE has engaged in fights against climate change because it recognizes the risks of inaction and the global responsibility it is committed to. Reuse, reduce, recycle. Let's reduce pollution, use less plastic to make our world and UAE more green. Go green. Thank you.